Before this video begins, I'd like to give a special thanks to the people on screen for supporting me on Patreon.
Hello there and welcome to some more Sega GT. This is part 30, and in today's part I thought I would bring out the Sylvia Alltech Virgin Case MFT that I got early on because I kind of have more interest of using it over the likes of the S15 or the weird Altezza looking thing. As we go on to do the official race A class, which is for cars under 2000cc, with Solid Circuit, Sky Peak Track, Deep Rock Road, Sky Peak Hill, and Night Ground as the 5 tracks. $4,000 for pole position, $10,000 for coming in first, with a $50,000 purse. So basically, if you win all 5 races, you get $50,000, and then they give you another $50,000. So some decent money to be made here, to say the least. Ooh, interesting field of cars. We've got a Fiat Barchetta, alongside the likes of a Honda Integra Type R, Nissan N14 Pulsar, Subaru Impreza, and a Mazda RX-7 at the back. I say at the back, it's probably not going to stay there. No, I don't want to skip that. I did, of course, if you noticed, did put some additional power into the Sylvia. It's got about doubled the power now, just over 450 from its stock output of about 250. That was way too early to shift in the second, apparently. 1 second. I got a candy in my mouth for my throat. I don't want to keep jiggling around because it's going to make noise, as it has been. Might need to extend the gear, unless I forgot to buy a transmission. Actually, to be honest, I think this is one of the faster tracks in this whole thing, so I'm probably not even going to need to worry about it that much, to be perfectly honest. So even if I didn't buy a transmission, I'm probably not particularly going to be too fussed about it. I will double check, though, just to be certain. Ooh, about a 57-second qualifying lap. This car actually drives quite nicely, and we bested the RX-7 by by about 6.5 seconds. The Impreza got third, so we get our $4,000 pole position bonus. One of the larger pole position bonuses so far. Okay, no, I didn't get any. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not. There really shouldn't be too much worry throughout this five event series. Actually, it does make me wonder though, is it gonna actually be up to 3 laps now, or are these events still gonna be 2 laps? Find out in a moment. Oh, it's up to, yeah, okay. They have upped it to 3 laps now. Yeah, I really should be shifting a bit later. So I think we got a blue Impreza, and actually, wait a minute, is that the 22B up there? No, it can't be, because that's an SA, isn't it? I mean, it is blue like the 22B, and it isn't gonna catch me now, but I honestly don't know. I'm kind of curious, because it's kind of caught my attention. I don't particularly know for sure. Oh dear. That was not a very good corner there, or attempt at that corner. And yeah, like I thought, I wasn't really gonna need to worry about it. Top end of this car, I'm still gonna be well enough ahead that it's not really gonna matter that much. It's like a decent top end for the amount of power this car is making for this kind of game anyways. Sure, given, yeah, this thing can do just about close to 170. Oh, that was just a tad bit early. I will say that this Alltech Sylvia is a really nice purple. I'm not sure if this special version of the car ever came in other colors. I mean, to be honest, that's one thing I do kind of like about this game. It has all these like more unique vehicles of these cars, and I'm thinking, not a lot of games have some of these trim variations. Like, is there any game out there that has a Autech that's not Sega GT? Because I can't think of one. Because if there is one, please let me know, because I do not know myself personally. I'm sure some other Japanese game would probably have one, but that would probably be why I didn't know, because I didn't. Of course, I'm not a Japanese guy. I didn't grow up there, so there's a lot of unique games out there that probably have a lot more of some of these more rare special trims of cars that would have only ever been sold in Japan. Oh, that was ugly. Holy shit, that was really ugly. I look away for a second just to see that I'm putting myself on the wall. Like, oh my god. What the hell was I thinking? That's kind of just embarrassing, to be honest. That's fine. We still easily won. Let's not worry about it. So with that, we get our $10,000 prize money and sponsor monies, but $2,500, which is not too bad. So on this page there's 70,500, and on this page that's another 10,000, so about 27,500. So yeah, we're definitely going to be making a lot of money from this series alone. So next up comes perhaps the most simple of the tracks. Well, almost Sky Peak track. This whole series, despite being a five race event, the vast majority of the tracks are all some of the shorter tracks in the game, so it's not going to take as long as it seems. But anyways, I really need to stop shifting so early in this car, because this car does not like that. It also doesn't like it when that happens, to be honest. I still got pole position, and because I still beat the fastest lap, but still, that was a bit oofa. But even still first by nearly 2 seconds. So let's get into the actual race. Yeah, of course the Barchetta would be all the way back there. As I got a bit of an itch to deal with. Okay, itch has been taken care of. There we go. No, there's no way that's a 22B. I'm pretty sure that isn't. It's just hard to tell with the rear view mirror because it's not, like, the quality is lower in that, so I'll have to just take a look at it during one of the opening shots of a race. So see, that's better just because of what didn't happen at the end there. There we go, around there. Oh, I could have given it a bit more turning, but I didn't. Oh well. Oh god. It's fine. Alrighty. One more to go. If there is actually 4 laps, I probably could have passed that last guy back there. That's probably I strongly suspect that's the Barchetta, to be honest. It's probably the one that's so slow here. But regardless, we come home with the W, so we'll take that. Our another $10,000 chain bonus and our 27,500 in sponsor money. I pretty much made almost all my money back from the upgrades in this car. As we go to Deep Rock Road, not Great Rock Road, Deep Rock Road, the easier of the two. Yeah, this really is one of the simplest cups in the game. Oh, stupid mouse icon. Yeah, so basically, even though it's like five races, it's all like some of the shorter events and the shorter tracks in the game. So a lot of this is actually going to be pretty simple. I think it's the next track that would be technically the most challenging, because I'm pretty sure it's Sky Peak Hill after this. This was probably the one track I was thinking maybe I would have wanted to check that transmission, but I still think I should be okay. Oh yeah, no problem, no sweat whatsoever. But nearly 4 seconds knocked off that fastest lap, so no problem. In fact, I nearly got it by 5 seconds over the RX-7 this time. So a $4,000 pole position bonus, and here we go. This is probably the one I'll use as to get a look at the grid, perhaps, because I'm pretty sure it's not a 22B. It's probably just a blue version, a blue Impreza, because I know the 22B was not the only Impreza to ever come in blue, but before the later STIs. I just need to see this, though, because I'm curious. Oh, it's behind the Integra this time. Yeah, that's most definitely not a 22B. I didn't actually even notice it until I saw that it's actually behind one of the. It was actually behind another car. What the? How the hell did the Pulsar get such a good start? That little GTIR Pulsar there. I'm surprised by that. I was not expecting that, to say the least. Okay then, well, that certainly gave me a bit of a shock. Not that it matters, I'm already in the lead, and that's what really matters for me. So I'm letting off just a little bit more, so don't really end up too much in the wall. There you go, that was just a tad hair faster than my qualifying lap. This is still such an easy, long, decent length, speed track with some of the most relaxing music in the game. Alrighty, so just one more to go, and there's the new fastest lap, 35.4. Okay, keep it cool. Keep it cool. And there we end. Let's see if we can best that 35.4. I don't know, it's gonna be close. No, just a little bit slower there. Ah, well, 153.3 is a total record, though, so that's good. Now, let's go ahead and venture on to race 4, which will be technically the most difficult of all the tracks, which is Sky Peak Hill. Actually reminds me, I have to do this event a second time. I'm gonna have to do the event a second time so I can get the second vehicle, which means I have to purposely drop one of the races. So 102.3 is the fastest lap here. Maybe this is why I should have got a better transmission. I could have adjusted it to make that first gear a little bit easier to deal with. Oh well. It's too late for that, obviously. Because really, apart from that, it's really the only main issue with the car. Everything else is fine. You just gotta be careful. Oh boy. Oh boy. And I was too close to the right. Well, fuck. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I have no idea what I was thinking there. Yeah, a bit of an ugly lap, but still. It's still sub 1 minute. Just in fact, it's just barely sub 59 too. So even still, despite being such a bit of an ugly lap. Oh wow, what is with that Pulsar? It just beat the RX-7 this time around, and the Barchetta actually went faster than the Integra. Interestingly enough, this is becoming all sorts of odd in many ways. But hey, sometimes odd can be pretty interesting, to say that, in my personal opinion. So let's have it a go then. Like look at that thing. That thing just fucking launched off the line. That car is 4-wheel. I'm pretty sure that Pulsar's 4-wheel drive, isn't it? Like because the older GTIR was always better than the VZR. At least in my opinion, the one that preceded it, because that GTIR was like a really sporty variant, basically. It's the one that Nissan really put put more into. Okay. This time, do not shift into 5th. Because that was the mistake last time. There we go. Now shift into 5th. Okay, we're really close to the fastest lap on the standing start. On a standing start lap. I always enjoy when I get that close. Or the rare occasions I've actually done better than it on a standing start lap. Anyways. Oh god. Careful. Careful. Oh my Jeeves. Oh lordy lord. Oh, I did not like that angle at all. That angle was really bad. Oh man. Some really ugly laps I'm getting through here. Not really doing this car, or probably the people watching, any sort of justice. Oh well, new fastest lap around here with this kind of field of cars. Oh fucking hell. It's not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do at all. Okay, it's fine, don't worry. Holy crap. I really shat the bed on some of these laps here. Kind of disappointed at myself for that. Oh well. It doesn't matter too much right now anyways. We still easily beaten everybody, and that's, when it comes to these events, that's really the important thing. So it doesn't matter how many times you screw up. If you still come first, you still come first at the end of the day. Alright, and with that just leaves one more race to go, and it's night ground. Again, it's exactly like I said. Honestly, despite it being a 5-race cup, a lot of these it's some of the some of the shorter tracks in the whole game. So it just makes it more interesting as a result. Yep, night ground is where we finish off. The one night track in the game that isn't actually that bad, although okay, night section B isn't too terrible either. It's not as, it has its moments, but it's not as bumpy as night section A is. And bidding 33-2. This is gonna be another really short one, so get our monies, and into the racing we go. I'm actually curious about the next one, the SA class one. That was, because that one, if that's gonna make it to 6 races, and if it's gonna be some of the longer tracks. I guess we'll find out when we get to that point then. Yeah, that pulsar though, it really launches for sure. Has to be because it's 4-wheel drive, I say, or something, or I don't know, AI being AI. I don't know. I'm not gonna. I think I'm confusing myself more than anything. Okay. Now we're ahead, and at this point, so long as I don't do anything stupid, we should be set for the win. Oh, bounced off the wall just a little bit. Oh God. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Careful now, careful. Don't get too crazy, Thunder. You just gotta keep it all together. You don't want to make a really dumb mistake. Okay. I tried to be a bit more daring there. Didn't entirely work out though. Cause, you know, being daring is not always the best idea. Whatever, we still won, and that's it for the cup. That's all the 5 races. That felt quicker than I was expecting it to be initially going into this. It would have been amusing if it was still 2 laps, but no, it wasn't. Hey, 1.4 million. As we get ourselves another $50,000. And our prize card is a Roadster, MX-5, with a bit of body kit on it. Yeah, it's a... I'd say, considering the kind of cars that you're driving, you would probably want something a little more crazier than that. But it is specifically a MX-5 A-Spec with 153 horsepower. So it's yeah, it's got at least a little bit of a power buff and some aero and whatnot, but nothing particularly too crazy, I'd say. But stay tuned for the next part, in which we will be taking a look at the A-Class Special Race, which is Solid Circuit Reverse. So stay tuned for that, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button so you can see more, or hit that like button, or hit the, or, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on with me today? Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content similar to this one. You can also come check me out over on Twitter and Twitch. Support the channel on Patreon, and join the Discord server. Those are all down below in the description. I'll see you on the next one.